everybody doing? Excellent, excellent. Well, thank you so much for joining us here at the Nikki Clarke Show. It's our very special holiday edition. We're celebrating all the great festivities, Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, and my birthday, and all the other December birthdays. If you're celebrating a birthday in December, I wish you a very, very happy birthday. You deserve the best. So thank you so much for joining us today. And we have yet another stellar interview with Sharifa Manning. She is the CEO of Customer Experience Architect, Inc., with over 25 years of expertise. She's revolutionizing how businesses connect, serve, and lead by just the way she is insightful and inspirational. So please put your hands together for Sharifa Manning. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me, Nikki, and a happy birthday to you next week.
Thank you so much. And I have to say again on air that you look absolutely stunning. I understand that you designed your outfit, so it's just beautiful.
Thank you, thank you.
And how long have you been designing?
I had a passion for fashion since I was a little child. I look at pictures when I was 4 years old with my siblings, and I see myself in like all my mother's bangles and her clip-on earrings in my nose, and doing all of these crazy things with clothing. So it was something that was always inside of me. Mm-hmm. But when I began to search for my purpose and like what am I on earth for as a vessel,
yes.
it came out, it birthed itself. And myself and my husband going to events and people saying, oh my gosh, you guys look so good. You know, where did you get that from? Can you get that for me? And it just became a business as well.
That's fantastic. I love the innovation. And let's shout out to the fan club here, husband and grandchild and children. Make some noise for yourself. Yay. Do you want to acknowledge, want to share names?
Yes, I have 6 children actually. So Shemaiah,
they're all beautiful.
My eldest is Shemaiah. Then I have Nehemiah, Jeremiah, Rakia, Zakiah, Zephaniah, and my granddaughter is Yamiko.
They're just stunning.
Thank you.
Good job, Mom and Dad. Very good. All right. Well, this is your second time on the show, so
yes.
I'm really happy to have you back.
Thank you for having me.
I'm learning so much about what you do and the way that you pivot and keep innovating. So let's talk about your incredible career over 25 years in customer service and leadership. So what inspired you to create the Customer Experience Architect, Inc.?
For me, Nikki, it was just the passion for good customer service. When I was going to different drive-thrus and calling into 1-800 numbers, I often found myself coaching the employees, or if I was with my kids in the car, I would be like, what do you think about that interaction with that representative? Mm-hmm. And we would actually provide feedback at the end of the call, like coaching. And if it was a great call or conversation or interaction, what I would do is provide a commendation. And doing that, I was like, oh my goodness, like I am really, I'm coaching people. This is something that I love to do. So why don't I turn it into a business? And then when I spoke to my eldest sister, Aisha, about my dreams, and that was many years ago, and she said, whenever you're ready, this is such an amazing idea, Sharifa, and when you are ready to start this business, I am going to invest in it, and I'm going to pay for you to incorporate your business. And so I put it on my vision board, I wrote it out, I wrote the vision and made it plain. And when I was ready to start, and when I saw that my passion for customer service continued to grow in every interaction, I was like, it is time.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. I love that. And I know that you were in Jamaica recently.
Yes.
Now, I am Jamaican. I was born in Kingston, Jamaica. My family lives in Jamaica. And I've had a few run-ins of not the best customer service.
Atrocious.
So, how did it work out? You know, just being there to impart wisdom, sharing what customer service excellence looks like.
It was amazing. I was well received by the island of Jamaica. I was endorsed by the General Consulate of Jamaica, which was so amazing, and I felt so there was just no words. It was just a profound experience because though the interactions with the businesses were so poor, it was well received. I did a workshop in Jamaica at the summit, and I had a full house. And the day of the workshop, we had a flash flood of torrential rain. There was flooding everywhere. I was accommodated. They moved the workshop to another location of the summit, and I had a full house. I was on the radio, I was on TV, and it was absolutely amazing. And because the customer service in the West Indies is so atrocious and egregious, everybody was just like, this is what we need. You know, from the airport straight through to the restaurants. My husband was just like, can I see your manager, please? Because, you know, you go to the drive-thru and you're like, what do you have to eat? And they're like, the menu is right there, sir. You can't read. Like,
you can't read.
Just
yeah. Could I have some rice? Rice cooking not working.
Right. Rice done, chicken done, oxtail
when I have
done.
That. When I have that.
When I have that.
Yes, yes. Oh, music to my ears. We just kind of expect it now, but it's such a beautiful surprise when you can get that outstanding customer service. So keep doing what you're doing.
Of course.
Are you planning on going back to the West Indies?
I am. I was supposed to go back in October to do another TV interview with a major television program. However, with the hurricane, I haven't been able to go back, but I am planning with my PR to go back in the next couple of months and really focus on how to provide excellent customer service in the face of like tragedies, and how we're going through the hurricane and we're rebuilding, but we still need to go to work. And everybody still has a customer, whether it's external or internal. How are we going to manage, and how are we going to still provide great service even though life is lifing for us? So I'm kind of pivoting what my focus is going to be. I want to do a workshop, and I'm going to do a different kind of tour in Jamaica, so that's coming up.
Excellent. So before we go, can you give us top 2 tips businesses can start doing right away to elevate their customer experience?
Number 1, I would say, is to get a referral program, right? Start to recognize your customers for being a referral or getting you a referral. As well as that, build employee morale and engagement. Because when you have poor employee morale and engagement, your employees are not going to perform for you. And then come and speak from a place of the whys. When we're speaking to our employees or to our customers, be transparent and speak of the whys. We often talk about what to do and how to do it, and we never explain why we're doing it. So businesses need to come from a place of the whys, because then you have everybody's buy-in, right? I think that's very important as well. And then for in-person interaction, smile,
yes,
make eye contact, and make a great comment to your customer is the stuff that you can start to do. And great customer service is your best way to create referrals and to have amazing marketing, right? And that is a great way to increase your return on your investment, where you can spend your money on boosting employee morale, having an engagement survey or whatever it is. You can put the money elsewhere and let your customers be your marketers. Because one bad interaction, actually somebody would go and tell 10 people about that interaction.
Yep.
So why don't you just take that and give someone a great customer experience, let them be your marketers, and then you keep that money in your pocket and let you have the opportunity to put it towards your employees to build employee morale and have a great company.
I love that. You know what I'd also like to add, which you probably already have under your arsenal, is responsiveness. I like when, you know, people respond to you right away, and also not having to be perfect, and to just take accountability and say, you know what, I don't know right now, but I'll find someone who can help you. I love that.
Absolutely. Like
builds trust.
It does. What I was telling during my workshop in Jamaica was respond to people in 24 hours. If someone sends you an email, respond in 24 hours, because that was something that I experienced, did not get any responses, and it's very poor, and I took my business elsewhere, right? So